So ladies and gentlemen, here we are going to discuss the language and grammar focus of Units 1 and 2. We will be dealing with 3 different items. Firstly, run-on sentences. Secondly, similes, and finally the order of adjectives. So let's get started. Here there are 2 sentences. Both of them are incorrect. What is the problem here? These are run-on sentences. What is a run-on sentence? In a run-on sentence, important punctuation is missing between the clauses. In fact, both of these sentences have 2 sentences in one. Such sentences run too long and confuse the readers. The first sentence reads, "The dog runs fast. It likes to chase animals in the park." In fact, there are 2 sentences here. The first one is, "The dog runs fast." And the second one is, "It likes to chase animals in the park." The same case is with the second sentence too. So how do we solve this? The first one is to insert a full stop between the parts of the sentence. We can make a full stop in the first part and make it 2 sentences. In this case, we break the sentence into 2 and make them grammatically acceptable. The second way is to insert a suitable conjunction according to the context of the sentence and make it grammatically acceptable. But be careful. You need to add a comma before the conjunction. Without the comma, the answer is wrong. So, now the second version reads, "The dog runs fast and it likes to chase animals in the park." The same solution can be applied to the second sentence. As usual, make a full stop or add a conjunction and a comma before it. Now, let's try some examples. Here we need to correct the run-on sentences using conjunctions. Take a minute or 2 to read the sentences. Let's look at the answers now. Here we use 5 different conjunctions to correct the run-on sentences. The first one takes the conjunction or, second takes so, third takes but, fourth takes or, and the fifth takes and. Please take a note here. All the conjunctions have commas before them. This is very important. If you miss the comma, the answer is wrong. That's all, folks. Now let's pass on to our next topic, similes. Descriptive writing may use similes to make something seem more familiar or more creative. Similes make ideas easier to understand, and they can also express feelings. Similes are often used in literature and poetry. Look at the famous examples here. The sun was like a glowing ball of fire. I was young and easy, and happy as a lark. My love is like a red rose. What is the structure of a simile? There are 2 ways to use a simile. The first way is to use the preposition like plus noun or noun phrase. The dog looked like a mop. The stars lined the night sky like a diamond necklace. A simile can also use as plus noun or noun phrase. This kind of simile also uses an adjective. For example, he is as clever as a fox. The girl's hair was as wet as noodles in a bowl of soup. Now, let's try some exercises. Match the first half with the second half. And in the second exercise, use your own adjectives, either like or as. Take a couple of minutes and try to get the answers. Here we go. Look at the answers here. Everything is okay. Now how do we decide on what kind of similes to use for certain things? The adjectives used here should take a noun with the same quality or properties. You cannot make a simile with anything as you like. Here is a list of the most commonly used similes. Go through them and select the ones you may need in your descriptive essays. Finally, we are in the last topic. The order of adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns, and they appear in different positions in the sentence. Now the question arises. If we are going to use more than one adjective to describe an object, can we use the adjectives as we like? No, there is a specific order to be followed to write grammatically correct sentences. Although we may use just 2 or 3 adjectives in a row, we need to know the grammatically correct order of adjectives. It starts with opinion followed by the size. Then comes the age followed by the shape and color. Finally comes the origin and the material, which will be followed by the object, the noun described. Look at sentence number 1. My sister has a beautiful small white bulldog. Take a couple of minutes and read all the sentences given here and make a note of the order used here. Now, it's time for some exercises. Try both the exercises and check your answers with your friends and discuss why they are correct or wrong. That's all, folks. Now, it's your turn. Try some exercises and get ready for your coming quiz. All the best and bye for now.